Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here today. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm also happy that you're here today. So with the holidays upcoming, I wanted to sit with you guys and talk to you guys about how to deal with your family during the holidays. Figured a really good way to get that done is to kind of unwind, get ready for bed with me. I am going to be doing a simple skincare routine with the Tatcha Dewy Skin Duo Essentials or Skin Trio Essentials. I've already taken a shower. I washed my hair. I have a hair mask going in with that right now. So I figured let's just talk. Let's chat. Let's wash our face. Let's get ready for bed. And let's talk about some of those things that's going to be happening this next week, right? Okay, so I was sitting there. I made a TikTok, made a Instagram, I made a short, whatever. I made a video at some point last week about my family and how the holidays go with my family. Did decently well. And I was telling somebody like, oh, I really wish I could go see my family this year. They were telling me that they were going to go see their family this year. And we started kind of talking about the ways that we deal with our family during this time, right? One of the things that my mom and I always kind of joke about is that we have this 3-day rule, right? And so it's like after 3 days, we kind of just stop being able to tolerate each other as well. Something about that 3-day mark where it's like the first day, everything's chill, we're excited to be around each other. The second day, everything's still pretty chill, but, some of the things are starting to irk me, some of the things are starting to irk her. That third day, just kind of something usually. The kitchen's not right, the dishes aren't clean, there's a toy on the floor, there's a sock on the floor, something in that is not doing so great. And so we start getting to this point of conflict where after 3 days, it's like, hold on, I gotta wash my face a little bit. Yeah, so after those 3 days, it's just kind of like, wow, all right, we've clearly got, we need some space at that point, right? So one of the things that I was saying to my friend was that I really like to, when I go visit my family, I like to have a backup plan, right? An alternate location I can go to when things start to get awry. Because typically when I go see my family, I also stay with my family. And that has some definite pros, like not having to pay for a hotel fee, but some obvious cons. Like, I'm in their place, so I want to be respectful of their time and their energy as well. So one of the things that I do is I like to have a backup plan. If things aren't going the way that I want it to go, let me have an alternate location or alternate person that I can kind of lean on. Maybe an aunt, maybe I'm paying for a hotel so that I have another place to go, whatever it may be. I always make sure I have a second location, an alternate plan, right? So that was the first thing. Hold on, I'm gonna rinse this off my face now. I really don't understand how beauty influencers wash off their face because it feels like the most graceful thing when they do it. When I do it, it feels like the ugliest thing I've ever done. I feel like I've just gone to Wet n Wild, went down a water slide, splash water all over my face. Maybe I'm not good at it. Maybe they're better than me. Who knows? I don't care, right? So that's the first thing, is be mindful of where your own mindset is. Make sure that if you need it, you have another space to go, you have an alternate plan, you're not stuck having to deal with the family longer than you can handle, right? So that's number one. Rule number two that I kind of live by is like, make my trip shorter, right? There was one time that I had to stay for an extended trip with my family, and I noticed that that 3-day rule became a lot worse when it was an extended trip. And so one of the things that I've discovered about myself is that I like to keep the trips kind of short. 3 to 5 days is usually our sweet spot. The good thing about Thanksgiving is that it lasts 3 to 5 days. Maybe you're like me and your kid is off of school for an entire week, or maybe you're like me when I was growing up and your kid is only off of school for about 5 days. Either way, you're not there for the entire stint. You don't have to be there for the entire stint. Thanksgiving is only one day. Feel free to bail out at whatever time that you need to. So that's number two. And I'm going to talk about number three while I apply the second step, which is the dewy serum. Number three is to surround yourself with people who are genuinely willing to support you. If you're going to see your family is highly toxic, I do not recommend that you spend a lot of time, or any time realistically, but a lot of time with that family. your family, it can be kind of hard to deal with family who is unwilling to support you in your boundaries, which is something that you should have. You should have really strong boundaries just straight out of the gate. If they're not willing to support you, you don't need to see them, because they're not going to be the kind of people who are willing to listen to you when you tell them you're overwhelmed, overstimulated, things are too much, you need a break, yada yada, so on and so forth. Don't expose yourself to things that you don't have to expose yourself. Just because it's a holiday does not mean that you need to see your family, or is a, it's a requirement of you to go see your family. If it doesn't work out for you, just don't go see them. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little more on my forehead right here because I feel like it desperately needs it. I don't know if you can tell, I also have a pimple coming in on the side. I am not proud about that. I have no clue how I got there. Do not at me. Also, side note, I did a product review about these a while ago. I recommend these products, but I am not sponsored by any of these products by any means. These are just the things that I use on my face when I get ready to go to bed. And I figured that if I use them on my face, let me share them with you. Maybe you'll enjoy them and you can use them on your face. But it's totally not a requirement. There is no affiliate link. If you like them, I got them from Sephora. You can also go down to Sephora and get them. Yeah. And I guess kind of the last thing, and let me show you. I'm going to talk about the last thing while I put on the skin cream. I guess kind of the last thing I wanted to mention is enjoy your time while you're out there. And at the point that you're no longer enjoying your time, feel free to go home. You know what I mean? There's no place like home for the holidays. And that doesn't just have to extend to your mom's house, your dad's house, your aunt, your grandmother, whoever you're going to go visit. Home can just be your home. It can be your apartment. Even if you're a singleton, sometimes supporting yourself is more important than going to visit your family, right? You want to make sure that during these times you're having a healthy, happy, and fulfilling time. You're not just going out to see them and things aren't going your way and you rue the day every time you go out to see them. That's not fair to you. You want to make sure that during these times you're doing the things that support yourself, especially during the holidays. You're getting into the months of the seasonal sadness. I want to make sure that you guys know that you are loved and you are supported, and your love and support can come from your own home. It can be your own love and support. I know that when I moved to Hawaii, I wasn't surrounded by a ton of my family. I did make my own family there eventually, but I wasn't surrounded by a ton of them to begin with. A few cousins who lived over there and a few aunts and uncles. That was pretty much it. And I wasn't super close to them because they worked really, really hard. To live on that island, you had to work really, really hard. So a lot of times it was just me by my lonesome. And I learned to take myself on dates, to spend time with myself, to enjoy myself, especially that I was on such a beautiful place, get back to my roots, start hiking more. My point being is that spending the holidays with your family doesn't mean that you just have to go out to see your family. It can also mean that you just spend it at home with yourself. I'm done with my face dew. I'm going to add a little bit of eye cream. This is the Biosance squalane eye cream. I use this because I am getting eye bags because I turned 25 this week. And apparently that means that you're now old. I can rent a car and that has made me old. So whatever, let's use the eye cream just to be on the safe side. Whatever you guys decide to do during this holiday season, especially during Thanksgiving, I hope that you know that you are loved and supported. At the very least, if not with your family, you're loved and supported here. And I hope that you have a good time. Regardless of where you go or what you do, I hope that whatever you're doing, it makes you feel loved and supported and you enjoy the things that you do. If not though, my channel is open. I'm here. You can watch my videos. I'll be posting through the holidays. And yeah, I don't know. That's kind of just it. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for me. Hopefully we do good things over this holiday. If you want to talk at all, if you want to chat, if you want to see any of the content that I'm making during the holidays, you can catch me on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. And for the rest of it, yeah, I don't know. I hope that you have a lovely day today or a lovely night wherever you are. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.